This time I'll talk about the difference between free and multi-live modes. In free, you play alone, unlike most games in this genre. In multi, with up to 4 other players, but the actual gameplay is very similar to free. Interaction between players is limited to each one skill activation, which takes effect for everyone, instead of you activating 5 by yourself. And fever mode is a bonus mode which happens halfway during the live, and if players score enough notes, the mode is activated, boosting points for the rest of the music. In the end, all scores are summed to determine multi-ranking, define the rewards. Individual score is also shown, and it's used to check if you achieved the pending ranking reward for that song, like SS. Although individual rewards earned, scores are not registered as top for that music. For high score, only scores from free are considered. In post-live screen, it is also possible to send friend requests to the other players. But since most aren't in-game to make friends, even though communication being so limited, let's go to the objective sides of both modes. Before entering in a multi-live, the game will allow to pick a room with different band power requirements. You can enter in any, as long as your main band meets its minimum requirement, and the top 2 have bonus to earn bigger shards. Besides that, in all of them, there are options for regular and special, with the last one boosting chance for rewards of a single type, according to the day of the week, ranging from each of the 4 color shards, coins and studio tickets. Of course, between picking a room, waiting to have 5 players in it, and go through all the other options and loading times of players with worse gear than yours, it's easy to spend at least 1 minute more than you'd in free with this. Between these options, we go through picking a song. In multi, players can opt to random, leaving music choice for the other players, or pick a song. If more than one person picks a song, the game will draw which one will be played. If everyone picks random, a random music will be picked. If, on one hand, you lose the control over which music will be picked, on the other you have the possibility of playing a music you might not unlock yet. If I play the same multi-live as you, who didn't unlock any cover, pick a butterfly, and the game goes with that one, you will play it as well, and can even unlock rewards for it, which are registered even while locked in free. Now let's talk about interruptions, be it due to a poor internet connection, someone sending a message in the middle of a live with its notification taking half of the screen, or your mom called and don't you dare not going right away. In free, you can pause, switch to another app without problems, or finish the live and wait until your connection feels like returning. In multi, the whole online games don't pause applies. If you switch out to another app or lose your internet connection, you'll be out of the live and lose boost. Next, the problem of players not playing well, whatever the reason is. If your players go AFK, miss a lot, loses connection, or any other thing, it will affect the final result. Remember fever mode, one skill for each player to activate and sum of scores? Everything goes south with players like that. If, in the live, you see a character with a sketch near her head, this player has low life or already lost it all, and you'll probably score something between nothing and very little, but you will stay until the end. The bright side of it, if that pleases you, you can keep playing for the rest of the live anyway. If it's someone active, you still can contribute, scoring some measly points or activating skills on his turn. At this point, you might be wondering, why go through so many hassles instead of playing in free? For starters, rewards are better in multi, even if the rank earned is the same as free. There is also the bonus from special rooms, and in rooms with higher requirements, you earn more big shards. And I'm not talking only about items. Since only the leader of each player's band goes into the live, it's usual that skills are better, and there is fever mode for boosting score as well. All of that makes it easier to score a higher individual score rank to unlock song rewards. I can safely say I'm currently unable to score SS rank unless in multi. Finally, you usually earn more event points, so during events you probably score more in multi, unless you are spending loads of stars to refill boosts and play non-stop, so that extra minute spent going through multi-options ends up not being worth it. And speaking on events, at 1 o'clock UTC of May 7th, the next one, called Searching for Stars, will start. The event sticks to the same format, but without a specific band in focus. The characters with bonus will be Kasumi, Ran, Tsugumi, Hina, and Kokoro, and type will be pure. With this, band formation for event will be a bit more complicated, since in an ideal scenario, either forgo a bit of band power due to the ability of setting area items giving bonus to every member, or relinquish some event point bonus by using only members of the same band with pure type. The best choice will probably be compromising a bit. Of course, this choice might get easier if luck in gacha. Unlike the previous ones, this will only bring 2 new cards, but both being 4 stars, one for Kasumi, another for Ran, both pure type. And for event rewards, we have 3 stars Hina and 2 stars Tsugumi, plus a Ran sticker, a crop from her gacha card. Miss something? Yeah, no Kokoro here, be it card or sticker. At least there's a new song, called Tentai Kansoku, originally from a band called Bump of Chicken, here in an Afterglow cover featuring Kasumi. It's a different event in many ways. Okay, the first in-game event wasn't focused on a single band as well, but this is the first without one of the characters in cards, and the first with 2 4 stars in gacha. And you know what else? The first with the music, even because it's a cover, won't be free. You need to buy it in circle with 10-ton crystals. I hope you have some store after unlocking main story, plus band and event ones. It's possible they may put some as rewards for event points. And if all fail, you can always come back to this video and listen a bit of it. And until the next video.